So first of all, how long have you guys been around? And
Uh,
tell us a little bit how you evolved and what have you.
yeah, we've been a band for 15 years now. I think 15. Going on this year, going on 16. So yeah, and essentially the band started out originally as a little recording project that wasn't really even a recording project. It was more of like a fun thing to do in the dorms. And back then, I was not into metal at all. I was in another band, alternative, kind of like alternative rock and funk, almost kind of like a Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers kind of a band. Uh, and yeah, we the band as that band as the band that I was in, the alternative rock band was breaking up because it was nearing the end of college and everybody was kind of going their separate ways. As that was happening, we decided to do Lords of the Trident as a fun little one-off thing for the summer. Just a couple shows and that's it because we basically just had a bunch of fun writing and recording these songs in our dorm rooms and in our apartments, just as something to do, just getting together and posting it on Facebook or wherever. And then we played a couple shows, and I think it was maybe our third or fourth show, something like that. It was our CD release party. We ended up basically selling out um, the frequency, which is at the time it was a brand new venue in Madison, and it held about I think fire code said something around like 110 people, and my alternative rock band in my college band had never played, never drawn that many people out to a festival. We were playing larger, or not festival but a show, we were playing larger festivals, but when we played a show, 20 30 people maybe, like the standard up and coming rock band that's trying to do anything kind of numbers, right? But for some reason that I still don't really 100% understand or know, this particular show basically sold out the frequency. It was like our fourth show, and there were people in the crowd that were like singing our lyrics, which had never happened ever to me. And I was like, it was our CD release party. So how did people know that, that, like, did they just follow us on Facebook or something like that? Like it was still flabbergasted me to this day. But we finished that show and we were down in the green room in the basement, kind of looking at each other, staring at each other like, I guess we keep going, and and we did, and multiple lineup changes later, we're now at where we're at, and that's where the band is, and we've slowly but surely expanded outside of the Midwest, done a bunch of U.S. touring. Done a bunch of international touring now. We did Europe a couple of years ago, and we just came back from Japan. The Japan tour was phenomenal. We sold out half of the shows on the Japan tour, and it was just absolutely wild over there. Definitely planning on going back, maybe even as soon as next year. But yeah, and we've come out with 10 releases, 10 albums, and a couple of live DVDs. I think something along the area of like 400 YouTube videos, maybe at this point. Um, but yeah, we've definitely stayed busy over the years. That's for sure.